Howdy guys, welcome back to OneGreatMangaWar, and today we'll be going over the next one in my Battle Royale Ultimate Edition review series, Battle Royale Ultimate Edition number 2. Now this is where it gets good, my friends, holy crap. Out of the three I've read, Battle Royale number 2 is my favorite out of the three. And we get into why. So, where we start off in this new book, we are dealing with Noriko getting infected from her gunshot wound from the beginning of the story. Because of this, the group has to go and find the nursing station and try to heal her back up to good health. So they're having to go over there. And once they do get over there, they meet up with one of their friends known as Hiroki. Hiroki is a really cool character, like a lot of the characters in Battle Royale. He's a very stoic, quiet type of person. He knows a lot of martial arts, and that's how he uses combat. His weapon of choice is a bamboo stick, and it's so freaking cool. He doesn't talk a lot. He's very thinking type. He doesn't speak a lot. But from what we do see of him, he is very interesting. And when I go into later in the volume, he gets a lot more screen time. Once we get to that point. But this volume doesn't really deal with a lot about the main cast. It's mainly delegated to smaller characters. For example, my favorite character so far is Shinji. Shinji is the character on the volume. He likes playing basketball. That's like his whole thing, is that he's very basketball oriented. He's a very calm, cool, collective type of person. Like Hiroki, he thinks a lot. But unlike Hiroki, he does speak a lot. He believes himself to be not like... He's definitely smug. He's very smug. He also is a really good computer hacker. And his plan is to, no joke, blow up the school. Oh my word. It's great. He has a friend that's with him who's like a cowardly type of character, and they have to work together and try to like create a bomb first of all, and then put it on a zip rope and drop it on the school to kill the people who started the program. So they're trying to figure this out in this volume right here, and it's so freaking cool watching how he comes up with it, how he creates a bomb with like a battery and a computer. It's just, it's great. But yeah, he's definitely he's my favorite character. And as we see on later in the series, he's freaking awesome. He gets better and better the longer we get to know him. My favorite scene in this volume is the fight with Kazuo and Shuya, their first encounter in like this bamboo forest type of area. It is so freaking good. Hiroki gets into the fight and is the main guy who like fights. Really, really solid fight. They start out at the nurse's office, and they come out, and Kazuo's already like found them, and they're like shooting, and he's shooting them. Shogo has to like keep him down, and like, hey, like they have to like shoot back and try to fight back, but they can't. They ultimately decide they can't. So he has to decide that Shogo and Noriko have to go to safety, and he decides that he's gonna fight the guy all by himself. So Shogo gives him his shotgun and says, "Have at it, man." So he does, but he tries super hard and fails. So he runs away into the bamboo forest, and that's where he gets his friend Hiroki, helps him out in this situation, and they have like a fight in the bamboo forest. Like there's bamboo leaves falling down everywhere, gunshots, karate. It's so freaking cool. The paneling, the artwork, so cool. In fact, I'm going to show you some scenes from it real quick. Look at this. so freaking cool. I love this artwork so much. And it's just so freaking good. Yeah. The bamboo fight's my favorite out of this thing, and my favorite fight, my second favorite fight so far. I'm not gonna get into the other one because that's in the next volume, but man, this bamboo fight's so much fun. Eventually though, they decide they can't win. Shuya gets shot really badly, and Noriko has to Hiroki takes him and throws him in the river, and they end up at a lighthouse with a bunch of girls. That will get we get more backstory on that in the next volume though. So let's stick with this one because I'm alluding a lot to the third volume. Another reason this is one of my favorite volumes out of them is one of my main problems with the first volume was a lot of the sexual content. This is pure action in this one, and it's so freaking good, guys. So this is like it's just progressing super quickly. It just keeps going. There's not as much backstories in the first one. It just goes and goes and goes, and it's so great. And one of the fights is absolutely freaking brutal. There's a girl who's over there by the nurse's office and is like super thirsty, so she like looks in the well and tries to see what she can do, and then some dude just throws her in there. She just flips her over and just throws her in there, and she's like down there for a really long time hoping that someone will come save her, but of course nobody does, and she ends up dying by drowning. And this scene, the way they draw it is so freaking brutal. Like, she's like clawing at the well trying to crawl out, and it's so heartbreaking. It is super heartbreaking. But I'm gonna start wrapping this up now. In conclusion, this is the best volume of Battle Royale so far. It's just pure action. We get to meet some of my favorite characters in the story. A lot of the fights are gorgeous and really interesting. And I cannot say more positives about it. If you liked Battle Royale Volume 1, you will absolutely love Battle Royale Volume 2. So yes, I do recommend Battle Royale Volume 2 after you finish the first one. This is the best one, and it should not be missed. So thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day, my Chim Chams, and get out there and read some manga, my friends.